I don't describe my disability to most people. Actually, this will be the first time that I talk about my disability at Regis. My name is Melissa Bosworth, and I am an assistant professor and division chair for the Division of Health Ethics, Administration, and Leadership. I'm also a graduate of Regis. I got my graduate degree here in 2014, and they let me teach, so here I am. Growing up in the 80s and 90s, autism was also associated with strongly cognitive disabilities. If you were on the spectrum, you also couldn't be intelligent, you couldn't be independent, and that didn't seem to describe me. It almost felt like I would need to convince people, or that I would just be trying to get attention with saying that I had autism. I was diagnosed with autism when my son was 6 years old and got his diagnosis. They found that there's a strong genetic pattern associated with neurodiversity, and surprise, his mom was also autistic. My son in particular expresses himself through music. When he can't identify his emotions, he can say, "I feel like a minor third."
This niche Nintendo series called Rhythm Heaven drew me to music. I drifted into the composition side of things because I realized I liked the idea of creating music more than playing it. I usually start with a melody, sometimes on the piano. Oftentimes it just pops into my head, or it's like I'm trying to make something, or I'm messing around with some sounds I find interesting and end up coming across something that I like and want to expand.
We need to keep evolving the awareness just like we're doing here, not necessarily judging a person by what they physically can do. Know that there's a lot going inside. Ask questions and then realize that what people are asking for, there's a rationale for it. My hope is that my students and that my fellow faculty, the way they teach, they create spaces where their students feel comfortable with their professors enough to say, this is what I need to succeed. We all need special circumstances in the classroom to learn the best, and special circumstances in the community to really feel that sense of belonging. So I think if there's a lesson to say, I would say talk to people with disabilities, and they're going to have some of the best ideas on inclusion that are in adherence with the Jesuit values here at Regis.